Okay, we're going to drill down into the lifestyle, outdoor living, and different communities if you're looking to move to zip code 30041 in Cumming, Georgia. Now, Cumming has 3 main zip codes, but today we're going to take a deep dive into this one zip code. Now, according to niche.com, Cumming is one of the best places to live in Georgia. We're going to cover parts of Cumming, Georgia in zip code 30041 that you haven't heard of. This will save you time and energy. We're going to show you a whole bunch of communities that you're going to love, but more important, we're going to show you a bunch of communities that you're going to hate due to the lifestyle and the location of these areas. So go ahead and grab an iPad, maybe a pen and piece of paper. Also pause this video whenever you need to. We're going to be covering a lot of information in this zip code. So by the end of this video, you'll know for sure if zip code 30041 in Cumming, Georgia is the right place for you and your family. So grab some popcorn, maybe a soda, and let's get started. Let's take a look at my computer on Google Maps. You can take a look at my screen here. Over here on the left, I've typed in Cumming, Georgia 30041. And you can see the zip code in Cumming. It's outlined in red. So all the houses inside this line here, this red line, would be in zip code 30041. That's the zip code we're going to be talking about today. And first of all, I'd like to take a look to see how far this zip code is from Atlanta. Okay, so you can see this zip code, if you lived in zip code 30041 this time of day, it would take you a little bit over 52 minutes to get there. The distance is around 43 miles, so it's not really that bad of a drive. It does determine what time of day when you are traveling. Highway 400 can get pretty congested, especially in the morning traffic and the traffic going home. But you can see down in Atlanta where it's all orange and red, a lot of congestion, a lot of traffic. That's one of the reasons why people like living in Cumming, Georgia. By the way, my name is Matthew, and I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also relocated to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago. If you're thinking about making a move to Cumming, Georgia and the surrounding suburbs, go ahead. Subscribe below so that way you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Cumming, Georgia. My team and I love helping people just like you make a move here, even if it's in 5 days or 9 months. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our contact information is in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Cumming, Georgia or the surrounding suburbs. So we're going to be looking at 30041. Take a look here. I'm going to zoom in so you can sort of see. I'm going to turn the layer off so you can sort of see the lake of the zip code. Let me get my little handy marker here so I can draw on the screen to show you some of the roads. One of the things that people like living in the zip code is the location of the homes in the zip code. Now this is Highway 400. This goes north and south. As you see, you got Alpharetta down here, Roswell, got Johns Creek, got Duluth, Suwanee, Sugar Hill, Flower Branch, Buford, and in this direction, you got Lawrenceville, and then up towards this direction, you have Gainesville, and up here, you have Dawsonville and Dahlonega. Some of the arteries that people like to travel, and the people that live in the zip code 30041 on the southern part of the zip code, which is right around here. Again, this is the Lake Lanier. Highway 20 goes east and west. Again, here's downtown Cumming. If someone works over in Sugar Hill, they work over in Buford, Lawrenceville, Suwanee, they'll take Highway 20. Now, Highway 20 has already been widened to 4 lanes going from Cumming to this direction going outward. Now, Highway 20 also goes out this way towards Canton and Ball Ground. Highway 20 going this direction is in the process of being widened 4 lanes, so it's going to be a really good artery to be able to travel east and west from the east side and the west side of northern part of Georgia, especially here in Cumming. Also, people that live in this part that work, let's say in Johns Creek, Alpharetta, Buford, Suwanee, they will also take this highway, which is Highway 141 that you might hear a lot about. And also you do have a lot of different smaller roads that people can cut through. So regards to location, people really like living in the zip code because of the location where it is and where the arteries are. Also, if you do live in the northern part, you got Brownsbridge Road here, which is also known as 369, that you can take over. You go over the lake here, and then you can head over into Gainesville, Oakwood, and Flower Branch. Sometimes this is called Beaufort Dam Road, is right here, and this goes also along the southern part of the lake, that people that live closer to downtown Cumming in the zip code, let's say here and here, either will take Beaufort Dam Road or they'll take 369, also known as Brownsbridge Road, to get across to this direction. So you can see why people really like living on this side of town, especially if they're traveling east towards these other cities in and around Cumming. They can really get there very quickly. So it's a great place to live based on the locations of these roads. Okay, when people live on this zip code 30041, a lot of times these buyers are looking at this area, are looking to be closer to the lake. They want to be on the lake, or maybe want to be near the lake. They do a lot of water sports, outdoor living. As you can see here, we have several different parks along the lake that people can visit. They have several different campsites that you can go to if you want to camp along the lake. Some of my friends that have boats, they'll take the boat out for the weekend. And some of these islands out here, they'll stay the whole weekend, they'll camp out. The kids would be tubing in the lake, having a great time, fishing, really enjoying themselves. And also there are several different bars and restaurants along the lake. So if you really are looking for the lake life, people like living in the zip code because they're really close to Lake Lanier. You'll be surprised, Lake Lanier, I was very surprised when I learned that there is over 1 million people each month that comes to visit Lake Lanier. It was built a long time ago by the engineers, and it wasn't really designed for a lake for people to come and enjoy, but it's really turned out to be a place that people will come. We have several different fishing tournaments, boats, jet skis, all different things. People have a lot of Airbnbs on the lakes. So you can see why they really enjoy living at the lake. There's a lot of activities, especially if you're looking for a lake life experience. This is a great place to live here in the zip code 30041. If you do like to hike or you like parks, I'm going to turn this layer over again and see if we can pull up some of the parks. There are some communities in the zip code that do have private golf courses. There are one community which is in the northern part of this zip code called Hampton Community, does have a public golf course. My friends and I'd say probably a couple weeks ago, went out to the golf course, had a great time. You can go there to practice off the range, you can putt, or you can do all 18 holes. So that is a public golf course called Hampton Golf Course there in that community in the northern part of this county. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, see if we can pull up some parks. So you can see here, you got a park here. I'm going to turn on just highlight some of the parks here. You get a park here, get a park here, park here. Here's a campground, another campground, another park down here. So there is no limit of outdoor activities in this zip code. You'll have a lot of people out exercising, walking, biking, running at these different parks. Cumming is also doing a great job in regards to creating large parks that have tennis courts, football fields, lacrosse fields, baseball fields throughout Cumming. And here in the northern part of Cumming, in this zip code, they are just broken ground about 6 months ago. It's going to be a huge outdoor sports complex. So if you got kiddos that are interested in sports, or like myself, I played soccer when I was younger. I played soccer all the way up to the college level. So a park like this would have been great because it does attract a lot of different teams for kids that are interested in maybe going to college and getting a scholarship like I did, or even going to the professional level. They have baseball fields here too. And we actually even have a hockey ice skating ring on this side of town that you can get your kids playing hockey also. So we got the gamut here in regards to all different outdoor sports. So if you have kids that are interested, you'll have plenty of things to do. Okay, so a lot of my buyers, and we're talking to them on the phone, and they're looking at Cumming Georgia, and they're looking at the map. They'll ask us, Matthew, what are some of the stores? What are some of the restaurants that we can go to? Where are they located? And we'll share with them, especially in this zip code that we're looking at, 300401. This right here is called Market Boulevard. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's right here on this side here. You have all your national food chains and restaurants and stores right here in Market Boulevard. You got Lowe's, you got Home Depot, you got Longhorn. You actually even have Costco up here. If you have traveled south along Ronald Reagan Boulevard, we have the Collections of Forsyth, which is a collection of restaurants and stores, the movie theaters right there. And if you travel a little bit further down, I'm going to zoom out here, we actually have Halcyon, which is a really large mixed-use community, but right in the front, I'm going to see if I can pull up the guy here, see if you can see it, if I can pull up here at the front, just so you can see this entrance. A lot of times my friends and their kiddos and I will go to Halcyon. They have entertainment, they have restaurants, they have green spaces here. The kiddos can be playing, you can be enjoying your adult beverages after a nice long day of work. They actually have a brewery here in this Halcyon that you can have some beers that are brewed right here in Cumming. So you have everything right here. A lot of people come here and visit Halcyon. So just right across the street here from Halcyon 2 is the Big Creek Greenway. And that Greenway is a nice hiking trail that goes all the way from the northern part of Cumming, Georgia, all the way down to Roswell area. You go through Alpharetta and Roswell. It ends in Alpharetta. You can bike, you can ride, you can run, you can take your dogs. It's a great trail. It was designed very well to really connect Cumming and Alpharetta and Roswell together, where people can do their outdoor activities. I just want to show you this Halcyon area. Like I said, if you're ever visiting this area, we would highly recommend you take a look at Halcyon. There's a lot to do here, a lot of entertainment. Please leave us a comment below. Let us know what you're looking for. Are you looking for the lake life? Are you looking for outdoor living, where you're looking for hiking or biking or hunting or fishing? Just let us know so we can share with you what is around here in Cumming that would meet your lifestyle. Or maybe you're just interested in knowing how far the city is, as we share with you, because you're more interested in the city life. The great thing about this area in Cumming is that you do have the quality of life of living in a suburban and rural area, a mixed area like that, but also just really close to the big city, so you can still experience the big city lifestyle if you'd like, but you're able to have this lifestyle here in Cumming that is a little bit more quieter, a little bit more open, not as congested, but you're very close to the city if you just want to zip down 400 and visit the city for the day or for the night. Now, we have a lot of buyers contacting us looking at Cumming Georgia because of the affordability. When they are looking at different parts of North Georgia and the surrounding area, let's say Atlanta or maybe Sandy Springs or Roswell or Alpharetta, a lot of times they'll see that Cumming Georgia is much more affordable than some of those other areas. So they start looking in Cumming, and when they do look in zip code 300401, we do let them know that there is a nice big variety of homes, options, styles here in the zip code, which I'm just outlining here. Now, homes in this direction here, you have a lot of different options, neighborhoods, communities. You have some private communities that have private golf courses in this direction here. You're close to Johns Creek, close to Duluth and Suwanee. So there's a lot of large high-end homes in this area of the zip code. As you go along this direction here, you're going to have a lot of homes that are going to be on the lake. They're all in these fingers here. So these homes here are going to be the lake homes, nice water views. So if you're looking for homes on the lake with water views, this is where these homes would be, especially on these fingers here. You got a lot of different lake homes. Some homes on these fingers are smaller, some are bigger. You might have some older homes. A lot of times you might be driving around the lake, and it's interesting. You'll see some homes that have been there, for 40 or 50 years, and then right next to it, you'll see a home that a new construction home that someone just bought the lot, tore down the old house, and built a nice large home there. So you'll see that as you are more along the lake, a nice different variety of different homes. Some people like that, some people don't, but that's something that you'll see when you're along the lake. And then here again, you got a lot more communities in this here, some of the older homes. If someone says to us, Matthew, we like to have a little bit of privacy, we like to have a little bit larger lot, maybe some acreage, then we would definitely tell them to look in this area up here. That's where they would have the possibility of buying a home that has a little bit more acreage. Maybe they don't want to be in a homeowner association community, so we would show them homes here in this area. You might find a couple homes here in this area that have no homeowner association, but there'll be a greater chance of finding a home in the northern part of the zip code. When we're talking to our buyers, we'll ask them, how did they find Cumming? And if they have kiddos or young kids, they'll say primarily because of the schools that we have here in Cumming, Georgia. Now, as a real estate agent, I can't steer you in any direction, but I would recommend that you check out niche.com or schooldigger.com. Some of the websites out there, they will be able to give you the different rating. But a lot of these websites that you can look at, like niche.com and SchoolDigger, say that Cumming schools are ranked some of the top public schools in the state. And we hear that all the time from our buyers, especially if they have kids. So you have several different high schools that are going to be in zip code 30041. Just want to point out a couple of them. This is on the northern part of the zip code, which is north of 369 Brownsbridge Road. East Forsyth High School right here. And then down here on the southern part of this zip code 30041, you have South Forsyth High School. So those are just name a couple of high schools. We have several different elementary schools and middle schools in the zip code. Because we are growing so much as a county, they are continuing to build elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. But we would encourage you that you check out these websites to take a look at the rating of the school that your kids possibly might go to when you are looking at homes in the zip code.
So that's a wrap. What do you think about the lifestyle, the outdoor living, and the different communities that zip code 30041 in Cumming, Georgia has to offer? So leave us a comment. Let us know what you like about the zip code and maybe what you don't like about it. If you determine that Cumming, Georgia is not the right place for you and your family, maybe because of location, maybe your budget, maybe lifestyle, also put that in the comments below. It's helpful for our team so we can help you find the right place for you and your family. Also, make sure you check out our next video that YouTube is recommending. We have a great playlist if you're interested in more videos about living in Cumming, Georgia and the surrounding suburbs. As we always say here on our channel, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time through the power of real estate.